It's charities. It's, you know, it is private schools. And I know, Caroline, you're totally opposed to that.
No,
but, you know,
people can choose, but they can pay for it properly.
The state sector, they do pay for it properly.
But they don't have to have the VAT
parents
exemption.
Sacrifice a huge amount to be able to take their kids to independent school.
Why? Listen to the painfully unclear and basically unfree market excuses of Nadine Dorries as she tries to give reasons of why it's unfair that Labour have removed the tax exemption from private schools. Watch to the end for total irony as Nadine gets stumped by a question regarding how the private schools intend to fight back.
Why do you think that? What is your argument to say that independent schools should not pay VAT?
Exactly.
People not VAT on their fees. Why is that?
It's because parents are paying a huge amount of money to send their kids to independent school, which does put a huge relief on the state school sector. The state school sector is, as we heard so many times, Labour saying during the budget, are bursting at the seams. It's going to be even worse now because so many of those parents, which state schools?
So why should independent schools have children
tax relief? Can no longer go to independent school?
But you made an argument about hairdressers suffering. Why should independent schools be excluded if other businesses aren't excluded, which is, in essence, I guess, what
your hairdressers paying VAT.
They're businesses. Independent schools are businesses. They represent
so why do you think it's different?
I just think it's a tax which is rooted in the politics of envy. I think parents sacrifice a huge amount and pay a huge amount of tax and VAT in order to be able to send their children to independent school.
I understand that, and I've got many friends that send their children to independent schools who would argue with that, but then, of course, the flip side of that is those that are sending their children to state schools are also sacrificing working out on what the best for their children. Can I just, because we've talked a lot about health...
But it is a matter of choice. People should be allowed to choose.
It is a matter of choice.
They can choose
where they spend their money and where they educate their children.
OK, here's what's happening about independent schools. So the group has been formed. They announced this yesterday, that there's a group coming together, about 1,400 independent schools. They're going to challenge this in the courts. Where are they going to try and challenge it? At the ECHR, the European Convention of Human Rights. You want rid of that, and the man you're supporting, the Tory party, wants rid of that.
Robert Jenrick wants to get rid of that.
Yeah, but you're supporting him.
So, yes, I am.
So by supporting him, you're taking us out of the ECHR, and therefore
but that
cases
doesn't
like
mean
this
that
will not be able to be
removing the
defended.
UK from the ECHR means that we will freestyle. We will then have our own legislation within the UK, which will enable us to still take challenges like removing VAT or imposing VAT on private schools.
That's the point of the ECHR.
Well, it's a higher court now. There will be a... It's not like suddenly we're going to have no protections if we come out of the ECHR.
You don't need it until you need it, basically.
Click here for a song about Nadine when she was Culture Secretary.